This is another really quick tip in if you're using Photoshop for editing your pictures really easily. Here we've got all our kind of settings that are all kind of pre-adjusted, but you can, if you want to know exactly the clipping point for your highlights or your whites or your blacks, it's really easy. All you need to do is just hold down Alt. Now I imagine this will be the same on Mac as it is on Windows. You hold down Alt, and if you move the white slider, obviously the image turns completely black, but all you need to do is actually push the slider to a point, and when you actually start to see these white pixels coming in, this is when you know your white areas on your histogram are going to start clipping. So you want to try and ideally, if you want to push your whites to the max, just try and get this little marker to the point where it doesn't really show anything, but it's just before it does. So it works exactly the same on the blacks. If you go in the opposite direction, as soon as you start to bring in some color banding there, that's when you know your blacks are going to be clipping. So all you need to do is just have it just above, and this is literally the maximum as to how far you can push your black and white tones before they start clipping. So as you can see on the histogram, everything is absolutely perfect there. We've got no clipping warnings on left and right. Got a tiny bit on the black, If I just undo that a little bit, hold down Alt again, just push the slider a bit more into the center, you got a little bit there, but it's just an easier way of seeing the differences between clipped highlights and ones that are in range.